Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Is everything all right now that Dr. Swansea is back?
The situation is hard, but Dr. Swansea promised me things will get better. He even said he'll take care of us all. And I believe him. Take care of the sick, of the poor, Dr. Tippets.
It's been 10 years or so.
Dr. Tippets?
Dr. Reed, is that you?
Of course it's me. Are you feeling all right, Doctor?
How could I be? Nurse Brannigan is dead, you know. This is a tragedy. No, this is a sign of the terrible times we live in.
My condolences for Nurse Brannigan's death. I know how close you two were.
She could have been a great physician, you know. She was born at the wrong place, in the wrong time.
I'm sure in the future there will be some female physicians. It's just a matter of time.
Unless some bastard keeps on killing them.
Don't blame yourself for what happened.
I should have convinced her to work in a less exposed hospital. A place where she would have had the opportunity to really learn.
What happened to you? You look sick.
Behold the magnificent Jonathan Reed. The miracle doctor who never makes a mistake. The man who judges everybody else.
My God. How could you let yourself get like this?
She got murdered. That's what happened to me. She was all I used to be. And that part of me died with her.
You should resign now, Corcoran. You can barely perform a diagnosis, let alone administer treatment.
No. I swear I'll quit as soon as the epidemic is over. Until then, I'll work here. Gwyneth would have understood me.
Don't force me to stop you, Dr. Tippets. You don't know what you're dealing with.
Say what you want, I won't quit. Not until the epidemic is beaten.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
I should have asked for Gwyneth's opinion after my diagnosis. She would have corrected it, and I would not have administered the wrong dosage.
You were the physician in charge. She was just a nurse.
She was much more than a nurse, Dr. Reed. She was the only one who had the right to judge me. Don't you see?
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets. Try to rest if you can. Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share? I'm sorry, Nurse Brannigan. I won't witness the great doctor you were destined to be.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan. How are you tonight?
Haven't you heard? Dr. Tippets is dead.
Yes, I know about Corcoran's death. I'm sure Dr. Swansea will provide a solution.
Dr. Swansea has asked me to replace him. Dr. Tippets, I mean. Since he considers I was already doing his job. Dr. Tippets' job. But without the official title, of course. Sorry. All of this is so sudden.
How are you dealing with your new position, Nurse Brannigan? And should I still address you as nurse?
Yes, you can. And I hold fast. You don't have to worry about me, Doctor.
I'm not worried, but you seem tired.
I'm fed up of all the gossip. I realize now that I'll have to prove myself far more than before.
You don't sound particularly pleased by your new position, Nurse Brannigan.
It took an epidemic and the death of my mentor to show what I'm capable of. How could I be anything but happy?
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, Nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is anyone particularly noteworthy, then?
Nobody, since Dr. Tippets is gone.
Would you like to talk about the death of Dr. Tippets?
Please, call it a murder. A murder inside the walls of this hospital. And no one seems to care about it.
I don't sense sadness in your voice, Miss Brannigan. So what is it?
Oh, I didn't even get to pay my respects. His only son came when I was sleeping. Then he was gone. The ceremony is in Birmingham.
No one will mind if you attend the funeral. I know Dr. Tippets meant a lot to you.
Mourning is a luxury I can't afford. I'm sure Corcoran would have understood. The practice meant everything to him.
Tell me what Dr. Tippets did. I know his mistake caused the death of a patient.
It doesn't matter anymore. Yes, he made a mistake and I covered it up. But his skills are what this hospital needs the most.
Do you realize what would happen to your career if someone found out about it?
From my point of view, this is exactly why Dr. Swansea appointed me. I thought about those who still needed Corcoran's skills.
Perhaps you're right. We all have to live with what we've done. Your secret is safe with me.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I know I can trust you.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.